Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be sorting out this absolute disaster of a conservatory. We've just been doing some renovations to the house. If you're new to the channel, my name is Pip and along with my husband Anthony we have been getting some damp proofing done in the living room, having it plastered, some electrical work done, and we've finally had it decorated. So this conservatory has turned into a dumping ground. It's an absolute tip. I'll show you what we're working with. So this is what we're currently working with. It's an absolute, I mean, just look at it, man, look at it. Oh, it's an absolute disaster. There's just, it's mainly tools, to be honest. And this is Anthony, this is my husband Anthony. He just doesn't put things away after himself. He just puts things down and thinks the fairies are gonna come and tidy it away. So I guess I'm the fairy today, tidying this mess. So let's get cracking. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is, I think, tackle this big box of rubbish. So these are like the offcuts from the COVID and just cardboard boxes. But actually what I might do is save one of the cardboard boxes and then all of Anthony's tools. Gonna be big enough? No, I can just chuck into a box and then chuck them in the shed. I think that is a good plan. If I can find one that's small enough, that might do the trick. Right, let's get rid of this box of rubbish. Right, let's make up a box to put some of my husband's crap in. Okay. That there. Put it in the bin. Do the bin bag actually for some rubbish. Let's go get a bin bag. A bin bag and a lukewarm coffee. I don't mind a service to put it on. Right, that's my bin bag. Where can I hang this? Hang this on the door. Right, let's concentrate on tools and DIY paraphernalia. Gosh, right. next? That paint needs to go in the shed. So just that little thingy. I don't know what you call it. What else? Right, some more tools over here. That needs to go in the shed. Right, what else? Right, I'm going to go and wash my hands before I do anything else. I think what I'm going to do next is put this in the shed, because that'll give us a bit more space to sort stuff out. So that has given us quite a bit more space to play with now. I've got the shop back here, which I don't know if you can see, but I've got a big shop back here, and I've got the chop saw there. They also need to go in the shed. But there's not that much room in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a think about that, and I'll crack on with the rest of the room, I think. I don't know what to do next. Right, there's a skateboard here. Let's put that in the shed. Right, I think I'm going to collapse these heated areas because these take up quite a bit of space. Right, dehumidifier. Might have to open the door so you can see what I'm doing. So the coving in the corner, I'm not really sure. I don't really want to put that in the shed just in case it gets damp, but that's the coving we're going to use for the hallway and the landing. But we're having a bit of a break from DIY for a while. We're going to go on holiday, then when we get back we'll get back into it, but I think I might have to leave that there. I might lay it down actually underneath this radiator because we don't turn that on. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Of course, I need to shift some crap out the way first. Right, tripod. I've got 2 jigsaws here. Me and Izzy are very much into our jigsaws, so I'll put those on the bookshelves in the living room. Oh, and a little mini Bottle of sparkling rosé. Put that on the bookshelf. We won this bottle of rosé in a raffle. One of his scouting fundraisers. I don't drink, and Anthony's not a fan of sparkling rosé, so I think I might give it my mum next time she comes over for Sunday dinner. I think she'll quite like that. Stick that on the alcohol shelf, and then where can I put these? Perfect. And that's some rubbish. Right, I need to shift this cardboard box. God, the state of the carpet. Shocking. Right, that's the rubbish bag. Okay, let's shift this cardboard box somewhere else. Actually, one of his toys, I can stick this on the stairs to go up. I think we're actually starting to get somewhere now. Right, I'm going to crack on with, actually I was going to put the cove in underneath the radiator. Right, I'll do that first. Not sure how I feel about that because it doesn't all fit under. I think I might have to put some on the windowsill, but the windowsill needs, well, clearing and then wiping. Right, I'll leave it there for now. Right, I've got the extension lead which goes behind the blue chair in the living room, so I can move that. This curtain pole used to be above the doors here in the dining room, but I'm not putting curtains back up, so this can be left out with a scrap man. So I'll go and do, so I'll go and do that now. Okay, these ladders need to go in the shed, so I'll go and do that now. Okay, tape measure with a pencil on the end, so I'll show you this. So Anthony saw this on TikTok. So we've been doing all this DIY where we've needed a pencil and we've had to cut angles and stuff with the chop saw, and he was forever losing his pencil. So he decided to drill a hole through a pencil and put it on one of these, it's like a badge extender clippy things that you use, you know, when you're at work and you've got a security pass and you scan yourself in. So he's attached that to the tape measure, except he didn't do it when it would have been really handy when we were doing all the DIY. He did it after we did the DIY, so yeah. I suppose next time we'll know where the pencil is. Okay. Right, that can go in the bin, that can go in the bin. That I want to keep just in case we need a little bit for when we're doing the coating in the hall. Back to radio. I've also got a radio over here. Oops. Move. Oh. That's a mouldy dead plant. Go in the bin. Right, So we've been using these little cable clips to put the Ethernet cable back around the living room to go into the TV. So Anthony's been doing that, but of course he hasn't put it away, he's just dumped it in here. So I'm going to find a little food bag to put these in so they don't all go everywhere in the shed. They can go in there. Okay. Right, let's just move this shop out of the way. And then on the floor here, I've got these two cable tidy boxes, but I don't think we're going to be needing them anymore. I'm not really sure what to do with these, so I'm just going to stick them on Anthony's desk. Another box of crap underneath Anthony's desk to sort out. Bottle of wine, put that on the bookshelf. And the battery for the drill, so I'll put that in the drawer. Right, what's next? Right, some rubbish on the floor here. Right, I think I'm going to sort Anthony's desk next. This is a piece of wood I got free from B&Q. Just a bit of MDF. I'm going to use it as a template when I come to do the panelling in the hallway. I'm going to cut, I think, I don't know, 5 inches or something, so I can measure the gap, make sure it's equal between each box of panelling. So that needs to go in the shed. We've got 2 reciprocal saws. One doesn't work. I don't know which one. Again, it's just something that Anthony has dumped in here instead of just putting in the bin or taking to be recycled. I mean, I don't know how the blade comes out. I don't really want to put it away with the blade in. How does it come out? Don't want to break it either. Oh, is that it there? What's that? It locks it in place, does it? No idea. What does that do? Right. I'm none the wiser. I don't know how this blade comes out. I'm just going to stick it in this bag and hope for the best. That's one. Oh, that one hasn't got a blade. Good. Stick it in there. That's 2. How does this stick up? Oh. These can both now go in the shed. Right, what's this? Oh, that's what I've just put in a bag. Right, so I'm just going to start another shed box, I think. Don't know what is in this. Notebooks and things for work. Right, shove that down there. They're the instructions for the miter saw, so I'll file them away. Right, let's see. Shed stuff. Oh, that's mine. Don't know how you down from that. It's a cable. Silicone. I can go in the bin. Another hammer. A receipt from Herons. I mean, why? Why is it there? Put it in the bin. Paper clip can go in the bin. That's a USB doobry. That's a picture of mine and Lizzie's handprint. Cute. Put that there. Highlighter pen. Stick this in the drawer. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to pretend I've not seen this in that drawer. Leave that there. Right, so that's rubbish. Right. Go and put this in the shed. Right, this needs to go in my file of instruction manuals. That's my little USB adapter doobry. That's a wire that needs to be put with the rest of the wires. I don't know what that USB thing's for, so I'm just going to leave that there. Right, let's put these away. Okay. That's looking a lot better now, isn't it? Right, pleased with that. Hook the old leggings up. Right then, next. I've done a bit of jiggery pokery in the shed, so I think I should be able to fit these two things in there now. I'm going to give it a go anyway. Ooh. Oh my god. I think this comes apart actually. Let's have a look. Yeah. Isn't it? A bit more compact. Right, let's stick this in the shed. There we go. That is so much better. Right, let's put some bits on the floor here. Some goggles for when Anthony chops the wood. Don't know what that is. That can go in the bin. We've got the extension lead and a pencil, so let's go and find these things homes. I think we're nearly there, you know. We're nearly blooming there. Right, there's a manky old plant there. It's my husband's. I don't really like it, but as you can see, the roots, I mean, it's the pot it's in is obviously too small for it. So the roots are like trying to escape. So I'm just going to trim some of them off. I'll get some scissors. There we go. These can go in the bin. Right. What else? I'll go and put me free bit of wood in the shed. This manky sponge and this crisp packet have been on the patio for months. So I better put them in the bin. Disgusting. Right, I think it's time to hoover. A screw just nearly broke me blimmin' shark hoover. See, Anthony, that's what happens when you leave crap on the floor. On a roll plug, that could have knocked me hoover. Hoover's just died, but I've got the majority of it done, so I'm pleased. I can go around do the windowsills and the skirting boards later on, so I think I'm more or less done. And this is the finished result. I'm really pleased with that. Yes, it's still a bit cluttered, but my gosh, it's 100% better than it was. So I've got some mirrors here that used to be in the living room and dining room. I'm going to pop them onto Facebook Marketplace at some point. Anthony's desk is looking a whole lot better, which means he can work from home this week if he wants to. I opened one of these drawers and wish I hadn't, because yeah. I'll do that another day. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. And it means I can get to my weight bench over there. Obviously the tripod doesn't live there, I need to shift that, but yeah, I'm pleased. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you have, don't forget to like and subscribe, and come and say hello to me over on Instagram. I post stories most days over there. I'm just Pip.Milburn on all my socials, so come and say hello. If you've got to the end of this video, leave me some sort of cleaning emoji down below, like a hoover or something like that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.